Hello and welcome to another episode of Summit Sessions Live. I'm your host, Wesley Heidkamp, and we are here inside Moore Hall Studios at Central Michigan University. This is a student-produced program that is simulcast on 91.5 The Mountain, MHTV, and streaming through our YouTube live channel. Our amazing audio mix is brought to you by CMU's very own Moore Media Records. Tonight we are going to be jamming out with Pining and then the music of Elliot Plummer. After we hear a couple of jams from each artist, we're going to talk to them about their music and get a little behind-the-scenes look at what makes these talented musicians tick. We also want to make sure we're asking the questions you want to hear, so tweet us any questions or comments you have at @summit_sessions. Or if you're watching on YouTube, leave us your thoughts down there in the comment section below. We'll select a couple of those questions and ask each of our bands. We open the show tonight with a group from right here in Mount Pleasant. It's Pining. Let's meet the band now. On percussion, we have Brendan Manny. On Joshua Stutzman on guitar. We have Jack Krafitzis on vocals and guitar. Ben Shattuck on trumpet. Ty Bugby on the keyboard. And on bass guitar, it is Sam Ekstrom. These guys are an indie rock band that have been performing in Mid-Michigan region over the past few months. Playing their song Wandering, here's Pining.
This next song is called Bedroom Lies. I can tell that you're not okay by the look that is on your face. Says I try to give something you wish was the truth. I know, I waited too long. But what better time than when there's none at all? There's none at all. There's none at all. There's none at all. So one more time, I'm gonna lay it on the line. And one more time, I look you straight in the eye. Just one more time, I sit you down to tell you bedroom lies. Oh, I'm telling you. Well, believe me, I would be upset too if I spent all of my time just searching for a clue. But I know it is there. It dances in the air and it hangs between our breath as we express just how we got into such a mess. We're in a mess. We're in a mess. I've made a mess. So one more time, I'm gonna lay it on the line. And one more time, I look you straight in the eyes. Just one more time, I sit you down to tell you bedroom lies. Oh, I'm telling you bedroom lies. Oh, so one more time, I'm gonna lay it on the line. And one more time, I wipe the tears from your eyes. Just one more time, I sit you down to tell you bedroom lies. Oh, I'm telling you bedroom lies.
That was Bedroom Lies from Pining. Jack, Josh, Sam, Ben, Brendan, and Ty are the makeup of their band. So guys, how long have you guys been performing together?
We've been a band since last October.
So how was it putting all six of you together? I mean, you guys got some definitely different dynamics than most starting bands. You guys got a trumpet player for one and a keyboardist for another. So what's that like, putting all that together?
So it really started with Ty and I just kind of writing music together, and then Jack and I, we worked together, found out we both play guitars, so invited him over and kind of got that going as a three-piece for a little bit, and then everyone else just kind of trickled in. These are all really good friends of ours and all really musical, so yeah.
So who do you guys get your biggest influences from?
I would say it's definitely a very diverse influence that we draw from. We all have a lot of different things we like to listen to, which I think really helps for our sound because we come to practices with different ideas and all of that kind of melts together and kind of creates a unique sound. So
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Sam and Ben are definitely like, Sam and Jack, sorry, are more of like the classic rock listeners, whereas I listen to more like emo and punk music, and Ty listens to more like funk and jazz and all that. So it just, all these different flavors just kind of blend together, and that's Pining.
Sometimes it takes a bunch of different, groups together to make one good band. I understand you guys have a live show coming up.
Yeah, next Saturday at Rubbles Bar, the 24th. We are playing alongside Pineapple Psychology and Chirp. 10 o'clock, I believe it starts. So $5 at the door. It'll be a good time.
So what was your first gig like?
our first gig technically was just the three of us, me, Josh, and Ty, at Centennial Nights, which has been a new thing going on in Mount Pleasant here, which is really cool. It's just a night featuring a bunch of live bands, live DJs, so performing there was our first time ever playing live, and that went really well. So.
All right, well, we have more from Pining coming to you on Summit Sessions Live. Our simulcast from CMU continues on 91.5 The Mountain, MHTV, and streaming on our YouTube Live account. We're going to take a short break, but don't forget to send us your questions and comments for the band on Twitter at @Summit_Sessions, or leave a comment below on the YouTube live stream. We will be right back.
Hey, are you going to class?
Yeah, I was just gonna drive my car.
I'm going to class. You want to just carpool?
I mean, I was just gonna drive my car.
You know you can save on the cost of gas if we ride together, right?
Yeah, I mean, I was just gonna drive my car.
Well, what about the cost of car repairs and maintenance? Save on those too.
Okay, yeah, fine.
Carpooling. Save gas, save money, make a friend.
Yeah!
Nobody is born hating their body. It's society that conditions us into hating our body. But the problem is we are society, so what better time and better place to fix it than right here in public?
I put small thighs. So I think it's for black women. Black women are supposed to be thick, have big booties, big thighs, and I don't have those things. So it's just to put it out there, it kind of makes me feel better about myself, to know that other people may have those insecurities as well.
So I actually feel like really good right now. I thought when I walked up here, I was like, ooh, this might be a little weird, but no, I loved it.
I think it's mostly just to show people that no one's alone with their insecurities.
It kind of made me realize it's not just me that's out here feeling insecure. There's everybody has something.
They may think they're an insecurity, but it's actually something that makes them really beautiful in their own skin.
Hey, what are you doing over there?
I was just gonna turn the heat up a little bit. I was a little cold.
You know, you could just put on another sweater or something, right?
Yeah, but it's gonna only turn up just a little bit.
You know, we can save 3% on our heating bill for every degree we turn the thermostat down.
But I was only gonna do 2 degrees.
You know, we could start buying real food instead of all that fast food if we keep turning our thermostat down.
Yeah, okay, all right. Steak and potatoes.
Lowering your heat. Save money, save energy.
We are back with Summit Sessions Live. We are simulcasting on 91.5 The Mountain, MHTV, and streaming on YouTube Live from right here in the School of Broadcast and Cinematic Arts at Central Michigan University. While you're sharing the show on social media, feel free to send us your comments and questions for the performers on Twitter at @Summit_Sessions. Or if you're watching on our YouTube live stream, just drop a comment right down below. Now let's get back to the music. It's Windows from Pining.
bed today, thinking about the things I'd say to you if I ever passed you by, if I ever said hi. So I went for a walk to the riverside to try to find all the places you'd hide. That elusive heart of yours, I found it by the shore. And then you came out of the blue, and you told me that you knew that I'd get to pass you by, that I'd get to say hi. Come on. Don't you worry, my dear. Good things are on their way. You'll be here soon. Don't you worry, my dear. Good things are on their way. You'll be here soon. You'll be here soon.
So just a reminder again to everybody out there, we will be playing Rubbles on February 24th, which is a Saturday. So if you're able to, definitely be sure to make it out.
So next up is a song called Yam Time. Originally, this originated from a group text where we're trying to write yam, but somebody messed it up. Autocorrect turned out to be yam, so this is kind of a jam song, so this is yam time.
Another great song from Pining. That was Yam Time. You are tuned into Summit Sessions Live. This is Jack, Josh, Sam, Brendan, Ty, and Ben. We are going to transition into some social media questions from you at home. Reggie W. from YouTube wants to know, what are your band practices normally like?
When we all show up on time, we get a lot done, man. You know, we practice for about an hour or two, 3 times a week about. And we just kind of have a set in mind, and we just kind of go with it, about 6 or 7 songs. And, yeah, we just play, see what can be better, and see what we want to change.
Well, Lauren B. from YouTube wants to know, are you planning on releasing an album soon?
Yeah, so we are actually planning on going to MMR Studios to do some recording here within the near future. But for now, we have a couple of live videos up on YouTube. Check out our Facebook page, go to our Instagram. We have videos and pictures and all that stuff. So.
Gunner B. from Facebook wants to know, what's the worst gig you guys have ever played?
We actually just played a gig at 906 Franklin. Definitely not the worst gig we played. We had a whole lot of fun, but it was definitely a sloppy one with just very tight quarters, people stepping on our pedals and touching our equipment, but it was honestly a blast. It was the most fun we ever had playing a show.
All right, and thank you guys. Oh, we got one more question. Where do you guys see yourself in 5 years? From Bradley L.
Well, as of right now, we are all probably going to be parting ways come June, so we will see. We don't really know yet, but hopefully, you know, things will turn out for the better and we get to stay as a band.
All right. Well, I want to thank you guys so much for coming out again. That was Pining from Mount Pleasant. If you want to hear more from these guys, you can check them out at Pining on Facebook and YouTube. We will be right back with Elliot Plummer, but first, let's take a look at what's going on in other music news right now.
Hi, I'm Ryan Schmitz, and welcome to Music in the Mitten, a music news segment of Summit Sessions Live. Common Ground Music Festival of East Lansing announced their main headliner, Gucci Mane. The Common Ground Music Festival brings 40,000 people to the area. Gucci Mane will perform on July 8th, and the whole festival lasts from the 5th to the 8th. Single-day tickets went on sale on the 9th and can be found at commongroundfest.com. On a more somber note, Temptations lead singer Dennis Edwards has died at the age of 74. Edwards had 3 separate stints with the Temptations and had a successful solo career, reaching #2 on the R&B charts with Don't Look Any Further. His voice will be missed by the whole music community. Several major musicians and bands have announced their final tours, and all will be coming to Michigan. Sir Elton John will be in Detroit on October 12th and in Grand Rapids on October 15th. Sadly, tickets sold out almost instantly. If you miss him in Michigan, his tour will extend to 300 shows in 5 continents over 3 years, so you'll still have time to see him. Paul Simon comes to Clarkston on June 10th. Simon is widely known for being part of Simon and Garfunkel. Over his career, he's earned 15 Grammys, gotten inducted into the Songwriter Hall of Fame and into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame twice. Leonard Skinner will make one last appearance in Michigan on August 10th. Their band has been missing one of their original cast from a plane crash in '77. They're still a can't-miss act and will be at DT Energy Music Theater. Ozzy Osbourne announced his own solo tour and will also be at DT Energy Music Theater on September 19th. Tickets won't be available till the 17th, but this heavy metal legend is worth one last listen. The last legend we say goodbye to is Slayer. They arrive at Lottery Amphitheater on May 27th. These metal giants have won 2 Grammys and will only be around for a little while longer. Make sure not to miss any of the farewell acts. In national news, Best Buy is pulling their CDs from their stores. Best Buy just can't compete with streaming services of Apple and Spotify, which became the primary services in 2016. Many consumers are wanting convenience over quality, forcing the market to adapt. Well, that's all for Music in the Mitten. Make sure to stick around for singer-songwriter Elliot Plummer. We'll be right back.
If you're like me, when you have some downtime, you like to play video games and watch anime. Though, you may not have anyone to talk to about these two hobbies. If that's the case, check out MHTV's brand new show, Downtime. My friends and I get together, have guests on, and we talk about gaming topics. We also discuss the latest anime being shown this season. So, if you have some downtime, come spend it with us at 12 p.m. and 7 p.m. on Charter Channel 189.
MHTV's Inside Chippewa Hockey airs every other Monday at 6 p.m. on Charter 189.
Something catch your eye? Tonight's gonna be perfect. I can feel it. Nothing could go wrong.
There's my birthday girl. Did you really expect things to work out?
I just wanted one good night.
Look at me. Hey.
Raymond, look at mommy.
Maybe the light hurts his eyes.
Maybe she's just not hungry. Maybe he can't hear us. Maybe we're not stimulating him enough. Maybe it's a phase.
Avoiding eye contact is one early sign of autism. Learn the others today. The sooner it's diagnosed, the better.
And we are back with more Summit Sessions live from Central Michigan University. I'm your host, Wesley Heidkamp, and we are simulcasting live on 91.5 The Mountain, MHTV, and streaming through YouTube Live. Thank you for the great questions for pining, but don't stop there. We've got Elliot Plummer coming up here, and we want to ask the questions you are all dying to know. So send those questions and comments on Twitter at @Summit_Sessions. And if you're watching on our YouTube live stream, just leave us a comment right down below. Elliot Plummer is coming up right now. Elliot is a Central Michigan student from Saginaw, Michigan. Elliot has been playing music for a little bit, but it's just been a hobby up until now. He's more on the soft side, but this singer-songwriter is making his television debut. Here's Elliot Plummer with That Old Oak Tree.
I was watching the clouds as they rolled in that evening. Had got me expressing that odd type of feeling. My skin tingles strife as my struggles through life. It's the way I'm expressing, helps me get by. A time with no meaning, it must be the season. I can't help but laugh, losing all hope is freedom. I'm breathing in air from the oak trees over there. There was an oak tree in the yard of where I grew up. I climbed it then and now again to change my point of view up. Say another day it grows, listen to the facts. If they told you, you plus me was whack. That sad, happy practice, life's road a map. He's writing his cell phone down. Until all of the days we got left, they'll say open on up, but don't go making sounds. A rhyme with no reason, it must be the season. I can't help but laugh. Losing all hope is freedom. A rhyme with no reason, it must be the season. Trying to explain the predicament he's in. I'm breathing in air from the oaks over there, and they're making me wonder who, what, why, and where. I should go, I should do, I should be with my life. To be good or be bad at the same damn time. I keep banging away on my guitar every night singing. One day someone will go shopping for my coffin. Hope that they forget their wallets when they pull into their pockets. I would rather have them go and find that oak tree and chop it on down. Well, I'll be in the ground now, then where they gonna stop it? Take the wood and drive it out to the Cape. Watch the rockets made out of that old oak tree in which we chopped down. Don't call me crazy, a little bit maybe. We've all got our vices that make the world hazy. Undo the stitches and space that with time. Given the reason for writing my rhyme, you will never believe all the things that I've seen. Distorted perceptions of minds over means, at least elevated with branches and trees. Paradigm shifts that I've made. So it seems that one day you'll go shopping for me. You'll go shopping for me. One day someone will go shopping. They'll forget the coffin, but I'm worried they will not see me. I was watching the clouds as they rolled in that evening. That got me expressing that odd type of feeling. Feel better now after letting it out, but I still don't know what is my why or my how. When I try to reenact it, I never had a knack blending in with the crowds. That's why OBVIOUSLY I'm singing to you right now. Thank you. I know you're clapping. I can hear it. This next song is called 1 Year Together. Summertime, clothes on the floor. Summertime, there's a warm breeze from that door. Movies on, we're not watching, no. Oh, we might have to go. This is fall, the leaves are changing all. Your hair is getting everywhere. But I don't care. Oh, we might have to go. Snow's all around on that frozen ground. Cold air gets you closer, dear. Fire's warm, keeps you holding on. Oh, we might have to go. Spring's here, and our roads are clear. It rains every day. Please don't push me away. 'Cause I'd like to stay. Oh, and why'd it have to go? Summertime, clothes in the drawer. Summertime, there's a warm breeze from that door. Movies on, and I'm learning every line. No distractions this time. Oh, and why'd it have to go? Oh, and why'd you have to go? Ooh, why'd it have to go? Thank you.
Some real pretty stuff from Elliot Plummer. Elliot, I gotta know, what made you start playing?
My parents forced me to play piano in this kindergarten, and then so that's where I got my musical talent, I guess. And then I saw my dad play guitar back when I was younger, and then I wanted to learn it in 6th grade, so that's when I finally picked up the old girl.
When did you start playing a nylon string guitar? Usually we see a lot of people playing the steel string. What made you choose that one?
The nylon string is what my dad had in the house, and so that's what I learned on, and that's what I prefer to play. Steel strings are great. I do like to play them, but nylon is where I feel the most comfortable.
So who are some of your biggest influences?
Biggest influences are definitely Bob Dylan's one of them. I have to say my dad and my brother, they're very good musicians and songwriters as well, so they definitely give the inspiration up.
Do you have a special process for writing your songs?
No, not really. I kind of sit in my room and I think of words that sound good together in chords, and it's just kind of funny though, because once I look back at what I wrote, I can always find something a little meaningful back into my own life.
Do you have like anything that you particularly like to write about?
It seems to be, it's more about life, because right now being like a college kid, I don't really know what I'm going to do with mine. So, I mean, that's basically what I like to write about.
So have you played any other live shows in town?
I've done some open mic nights at Wesley, The Dreamer, and Kai when they had them, and I really like doing them. It's just nice to play when people are talking and nice to have some ambient background music.
Any shows coming up?
Not that I know of. Possibly at the next open mic night or on campus, you might see me.
Hopefully we can get you some gigs going right now, because it's really pretty stuff we got coming from you.
Well, thank you.
Is there anything else you think we should know about you?
I got a lot of freckles. That's pretty much it.
Well, Elliot's going to get ready to play some more jams, and we're going to take a quick break. We'll hear more from him and from you when we come back. So don't forget to send us those questions and comments for Elliot on Twitter at @summit_sessions. And if you're watching on our YouTube live stream, you can just leave us those comments right below, and we're going to be right back.
If you're like me, when you have some downtime, you like to play video games and watch anime. Though, you may not have anyone to talk to about these two hobbies. If that's the case, check out MHTV's brand new show, Downtime. My friends and I get together, have guests on, and we talk about gaming topics. We also discuss the latest anime being shown this season. So, if you have some downtime, come spend it with us at 12 p.m. and 7 p.m. on Charter Channel 189.
MHTV's Inside Chippewa Hockey airs every other Monday at 6 p.m. on Charter 189.
Something catch your eye? Tonight's gonna be perfect. I can feel it. Nothing could go wrong.
There's my birthday girl. Did you really expect things to work out?
I just wanted one good night.
And we are back with Summit Sessions Live, simulcasting on 91.5 The Mountain, MHTV, and streaming on YouTube Live from the School of Broadcast and Cinematic Arts here at Central Michigan University. Coming up now, we have more music from Elliot Plummer, and we're going to chat with Elliot after this and learn more about him and his music. Tell us what you want to know. Send us your thoughts and questions and comments on Twitter at Summit_Sessions. And if you're watching on YouTube Live, let us know what's going on with you just in the comment section down below. Right here, here's more from Elliot Plummer.
The song is called Untitled. But I swear it's not me being lazy. Found myself staring into the blank screens while my happiness escaped from me. And then I realized my self-loathing defeats jumped into the air. I screamed with all my fear. The end is getting near with nothing left to show for but my tears. About our lives, I told her I just don't know what to do with mine. And then she exclaimed this simple phrase: life's always changing, best get out of your own way. Please don't hesitate, it will all turn out okay in the end. Cars go by. Sometimes I wonder what life might be like to live in someone else's 6-foot shoe. The truth of the matter is I got one life to live. My empty-bodied canvas screams, hey, it's me. pours out onto the page. My shirt and put it on my back. I grab my pack, then I head towards the tracks. Hop on a train that will take me somewhere pristine, away from the societal guillotine. The memories I made will someday decay into blanks. Thank you. This last song is called Left Arm, Forearm. On the left arm of my forearm, 7 lines in which I live for. No need to go look, it's there, it's acted instrumental. My state of mind in this date and time is a wondrous place to be in. Well, I've got a meeting with the man in my head, I don't wanna go see him. Raving on the Rob one day, asking how I'm gonna make it. He says the only thing you need to know is how to fake it. List of tasks that I need to pass I have hanging next to my mirror. They're all muddled up with specks of intro, trying to see it all clearer. I've been thinking heavy, sipping steady. I'll need to have myself cleaned up before the aisle. And all the while I'm whiling into this wild. You can't push the river faster than it flows. I've been thinking heavy, sipping steady. I'll need to have myself cleaned up before the aisle. And all the while I'm whiling into this wild. You can't push the river faster than it flows, you know.
Some more awesome music by Elliot Plummer. That was The Left Arm, Forearm. We are going to take some questions from you at home right now. Dan B wants to know, how long have you been writing music?
Lyric-wise, about a year. Just music in messing around. Since I could play the piano, I think just, making up chords that sound good together.
Jack C on YouTube wants to know, pineapple on pizza or no?
Yeah, when it's okay. Like on a Hawaiian, that's fine.
Josh S on YouTube wants to know, which artist do you see yourself as being most comparable to?
That's a tough one. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'll get back to you.
Lauren M on YouTube wants to know, do you prefer playing solo or do you want to play it with a band someday?
I love jamming out with people when I can. It's always fun to do that. So I think a band would be awesome. But right now, a solo is just nice. It's what I know, so it's where I'm most comfortable, I guess.
All right. Well, thank you for chatting with us, Elliot. And if you want to hear more from Elliot, you can check out his work on Elliot's Facebook page. That's going to be our show for this week. I want to take this time again to thank all of our performers for coming out to play for us tonight. And I want to thank all of you at home for asking these questions for our performers. Don't forget, you can keep up with Summit Sessions Live on Twitter at @Summit_Sessions. For Summit Sessions Live, I'm Wesley Heidkamp. Have a great weekend.